Hi everyone, welcome to The Creative Woman. And for all of us with Virgo moons, I'm going to do a reading and we're going to find out how the new moon in Virgo, it's actually a super new moon in Virgo on the 17th of September 2020, is going to affect all of us with Virgo moons. So, which includes myself. So, I pulled two of the sacred geometry cards and one each of the astrology cards from the house, one of the planets, and then one of the zodiac signs. And so let's start with the very first card that came out was the frequency of synergy, and that's number 41. And it says the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Okay, so let me, almost forgot, I need to show that to you. Again, if you don't know, that works on our subconscious. Trying to hold it straight, and I know I'm not doing a very good job. Okay. Okay, and then the next one is number 39, and it's romantic love is the frequency. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. That's really beautiful too. Wow. This is really, really beautiful to me, especially. I don't know to you, but you look at it as long as you feel you need to or want to. You can stop the video too if you have to. Okay, I can't hold it any longer. Okay. Okay, and then I chose the ninth house card came out, which is the house of our higher mind in our natal zodiac wheels, our natal wheels. The ninth house is the higher mind, and it's talking about education, it's talking about spirituality, broadening your horizons, and it also says here about long journeys. So whatever that might mean, this is a general reading. This is just gonna do this for fun and see what happens, and for us Virgo moon people, how we are being affected by the super Virgo moon this month on the 17th. Okay, and then the planet Uranus came out, which is, of course, Uranus is quick change. It's the main planet for the zodiac sign Aquarius, and we are in the Aquarian age, just beginning the Aquarian age. So as we can probably see, some of us or a lot of us around us are changes going on, awakenings, enlightenment, and this is quick. And so we can expect more of that for those of us who have Virgo moons around now. It's what day is it? Saturday the 12th today. And let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's about 5 days until the 17th. You could definitely be feeling it now. Those of us that are extra sensitive. So I wouldn't be surprised at all, and it can also extend from past the 17th. Absolutely. It's going to be different for all of us. It's just how you feel. It could go from new moon to new moon. So that would be into next month. So, okay, so the planet that came out was Scorpio. And Scorpio says, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So, the one that was the first word that came out, energy, this energy is intense. So, what I got from that, fellow Virgo moon people, is that we could be experiencing around this new moon again, the 17th of September 2020 here, an intensity of energy, emotional energy coming into us from the outside. It could be from our own secretive, I just got unknown subconscious programming that we don't know we have. That could be coming out in through our emotions and creating, for some of us, pretty intense, pretty chaotic, or I'm just getting crying or anger. So you want to be very careful, very, very, very mindful of that, especially for those of us, like I said, with Virgo moons. You can pay attention to that and see. So if you're getting emotions that are coming up, that, because us Virgo moon people, we're not real big on expressing our emotions. We are very sensitive, but not expressing it outwardly, especially not just to anybody. And depending on what your sun sign is and other things, that changes. But so if you're noticing that you are getting extra sensitive, if stuff is coming up, most likely from your programming at birth, there's where if you want to, if you choose to, you can take a look. If you've never looked at your natal wheel, get that done and start taking a look at what's in there, because especially our north and south nodes of the moon is where we have things that we have carried on from our ancestry. Those ancestors, whether it's our parents, grandparents, it doesn't matter, who they weren't able to take care of those things, and so it passes on to us. And those things stay in our subconscious, and that's what we are actually being controlled by, even though we don't know it. And so when you are able to find out what those are, then you can start bringing that into your consciousness awareness, or that does bring it into your conscious awareness. And then you can start seeing those patterns slowly but surely in your own self. And then you can choose whether you want to change that or not. Because if it's not in your best interest, if it's holding you back and stopping you from being you, you absolutely want to change that. And then in fact, you can actually, when you do that in your own personal life, that assists your ancestry. And that actually changes it changes your ancestry for the better. Anything that we take care of our own selves, we change our ancestry, and we make it more positive and better. So our DNA changes too. There's factual proof now that our DNA, thoughts are things, and we have the consciousness, we have the ability to change our DNA through our thought processes, through our conscious thought processes. So it behooves all of us to find out what's in our subconscious. It's not fun. It's not always fun, because you don't want to know what, no one wants to see the negative parts, but there is no fault, there is no blame. It was passed down. We had no choice in the matter other than, what are we going to do with it now? But you have to become consciously aware first, which is awesome. Okay, so went on enough about that. Anyway, so okay, so let's see what else comes up for Virgo moon people and the new moon in Virgo. us become aware of within our own selves and how to deal with whatever is happening around us. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, we have the King of Swords. We have Justice. Okay, let's see here. So the King of Swords to me first says he knows how to cut out. First of all, he knows how to interpret a situation calmly and without his emotions getting overwhelmed and getting out of his balance, out, his inner balance. So he has the ability to see situations and view situations and perceive situations calmly, with a clear mind, with clear perception. And so in doing that, he then can cut away things that aren't accurate and see things that are accurate. So he knows how to judge a situation right off. Okay. So with us, Moon in Virgo, and this new Moon in Virgo, that could be giving some of us that ability to be able to step back and discern from a position of calmness and balance, a higher perspective, a higher mind, seeing things in another with new eyes. So being able to see a situation differently, more healthy than we did before, because we have more information, because we're more open, because our emotions, we are keeping our calmness and our perception balanced within ourselves. We're not allowing that our emotions to get the better of us. Okay, that's what's okay. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, and maybe that's also what we're in the process of learning, some of us, and some maybe that is what you've just come out of. And so because of that, quick changes for the better, romantic wise. And again, with this synergy, we're able to see, have open minds for these things, these truths that are coming out. We're able to see these things and think through while we can stay loving, stay balanced, stay in that synergistic energy, which is very flowing and easygoing, and you can just, you see what's going on, you know what's going on, you can see it, you flow with it, even if it's a new reality, especially. Oh, and it opens us up to being able to allow new things to come into our reality, new co-creative, for us to create better, positive, more rounded, more balanced reality for ourselves and for the environment around us. So it's really about able to see things in a new light, see the truth in a new light, to be able to put that in, how do I say that? The words aren't coming to me. Let me think here just a minute. We're able to, with this synergy, this synergistic energy and this ninth house energy with new information and these quick changes, we are being taught or learning to be able to embrace that unfamiliar, take that new information in, stay open-minded, being able to hear the truth, because there are a lot of truths coming out now that never before, that we've never heard before. And so it could rock our world for a little bit. These secrets here, secretive stuff coming out that we never knew, and we just get, some of us could get blindsided, okay? But if we can keep that open mind and be able to, okay, it's unfamiliar, but be able to stay open to it so that we can listen to it, so that then we can integrate that in with our own selves, and then anything that we, the beliefs that we've had that don't agree with the truth that's coming in now, we can let go of that. And so this synergy card seems to me that that's assisting in helping to do that, along with this ninth house, the higher mind, the higher learning, higher information, the truth coming out. Uranus, quick changes. It's about truth too, quick changes, truth coming out, and awakening, enlightenment. So, okay. And this Justice card, so the King of Swords is all about that. And so we're learning to sit in that power, our own power of discernment, of open expression, of new, being able to receive new information, new truths, and be able to adapt. I just heard adapt and go with the flow. Okay. And it might knock some of us for a loop for a little while. Okay, so Justice. Okay. It's balancing too for us Virgo moons, and this new moon in Virgo, super new moon, is balancing the scales out, is, I just heard, getting rid of the old and bringing in the new, so that the scales can be balanced. Justice is here. As you know, all of us know, this year has been a lot of upheaval. So, and we're stepping into being able to start new beginnings in all different ways. So, okay, let me see what else comes up. That's all I'm getting for the Justice. Let's see. Again, staying calm. That's very, very important for all of us, but it seems especially for us Virgo moon people, staying calm and centered. And so again, I'm seeing maybe some of us need to, I know for me, being in nature is a very, it helps me tremendously. So whatever helps you to stay calm and peaceful within yourself, do that whenever needed, because it looks like it's going to be needed, especially if stuff around us is going on, so that we don't get caught up in that chaotic, acting out of character emotionally, because we don't want to hurt anyone. We don't want to, we just got drawn to the romantic love. We don't want to hurt any of us that are in romantic love situations. You don't want to hurt your partners. You don't want to say anything that's, and of course they don't want to do that with you either. So, and maybe some of you, I just got might be getting closer, strengthening that bond, that experience with each other, or starting a new relationship with someone, love relationship, because you're ready. Ready for some loving exchange. Been working hard, I just heard, for some. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, well, again, the Fool came out. Yep, and here's the Three of Pentacles, the information card. So again, that's saying new information. It's saying new beginnings, new information's being shared. Either we are sharing it or it's being shared with us. But nonetheless, new information too, new beginnings, new information I just got. So, and then I'm just drawn with this Fool card. You see the sun, and the sun is going to be shining light on some of the darkness, some of the lies or things that are untruths, that certain, either personally we have believed is true and it isn't true, or collectively truths are coming out that turning out to be not true. It's the opposite of the truth. So things are definitely being enlightened. Enlightenment is coming, and it's shining bright on the darkness, lies, secrecy, deception of all kinds. And so that also could put certain of us at this super new moon in Virgo, when you find out, that could hit your emotional spot, and you could be off kilter for a little while because it rocks your world. It rocks your world. But you do have the ability to discern and to adjust. See, again, Virgo is a mutable sign. So any sign that you have in Virgo is mutable, which means you have the ability, the mutable signs have the ability to adjust even more quickly, the most quickly of all the signs. So you have your cardinal, you have, okay, let me see, I can remember all of them. Cardinal, which is the most difficult, they are the most set signs, and you have one in each of the okay, so those of you that don't know astrology at all, you've got 3 earth signs, 3 water signs, 3 air, and 3 fire. So out of each of those groups, there is one fixed sign, one, what did I just say? Fixed is another one. Fixed, mutable, and the other one that I just said that now it just left me. Oh boy. Anyway, there are 3. So Virgo moon, at least that part of your chart is mutable. So a lot easier to go with the flow and be able to, the new information coming in, being able to handle it. So it won't take you as long as it might with a fixed sign. They're harder to be able to let go of that belief that isn't true and grab onto the truth. So, and then it's even harder for the those that have the, why can't I remember that? Anyway, I just said it. So if you remember, I apologize. My brain is not working properly right now on that. So I will just move on, and if it comes to me, I'll tell you. Okay, so with that, yes, again, it's new information, and keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. open emotions so that we can go with the flow, so that we can hear the new information, so that we can change with it quickly. There we go. Because for some of us, it's going to be harder. This is a general reading, and so whatever else you have in your chart will depend exactly on how it's handled, but because the moon is just one aspect of it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and this is knowledge. The Three of Pentacles has to do with knowledge. Knowledge, truth, information. Okay. And so because it's going to be higher truth, it's going to be... Okay, there we go. Nope, I think it's saying I needed to just do it this way. Okay. Okay, so, but with this, whatever this new information is, whatever it's new information is what I am seeing. Changes, new information, new patterns, beliefs, whatever it is for you. The Knight of Pentacles is coming through. You're protected. You're protected. In fact, okay, I just heard, and this is true, that truths, even if it's hard to accept at first, the truth is, it sets you free. The truth sets each one of us free, even if it doesn't feel good at first. That makes us even more protected and more free. So that's why this quick, sudden change and the truth coming out, the higher mind truth coming out, is so essential. Getting rid of these secrets that have been going on, I'm thinking collectively. So it's collectively or personally, just cleaning that attic of your mind, subconscious mind, for the whole collective, and our personal selves. So, but there we go. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You've got self-worth. You've got a bright, sunny, sunshiny day, and happy, and a pentacle. You have something physical to show for all of this hard work, all of this change going on, all of this new information. There is something physical that will come out of this, and it will make you stronger, freer, protect you. I just hear that. It's where you think you might be protected now or strong now, it's going to, anything that isn't actually, that falls away as soon as you can allow that to go, let that go, and then you will truly be in the truth with the freedom and the security and the protection that you really, truly, possibly, I just heard some of you thought you had already, and you come to find out you don't. Well, again, even though that's very upsetting to find out, that you've been lied to, or that something that you believed is absolutely the opposite of the truth, whatever it is, it's hard to take. It is for all of us. But in the end, you're going to grow stronger. All the better for it. True freedom. True self-worth. True security. Tangible. Physical. And here, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. All is well. Your rainbow. Rainbow. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Rainbow. You are now going through all of this is going to bring you to completion, to fulfillment in every single way, in every area of your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So again, I'm hearing And the need to say, it's so imperative now, especially now for us. I'm doing, of course, the reading on us. Moon in Virgo, and how we are being affected right now with the super moon in Virgo. And so the biggest thing that catapults us into our conscious awareness of everything about us and the minute we were born is our natal, astrological natal wheel. Getting that done, getting a critique on it. It's free. Astrologers do the wheel for free. You can get that online. I'm an astrologer of 24 years. I would be happy to give you a free wheel, and I would actually do a little, I would probably do a little video just telling you, a little bit about yourself and what all the symbols mean and everything. So because you, being new to that, you're not going to know. So, but I would love to do that. Very, very, very much. So if that interests you, please comment below, send me an email at thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. I just need your name, your exact birth date, city and state you were born, and your exact time is essential when you were born. And I will absolutely be happy to do that for you. Okay, again, free of charge. Right. Okay. Well, I am not sure. I will see if there's anything else that us with moon in, moon in Virgo. That was my fault. I seem to do that pretty often. Lately, especially. So, okay. Moon in Virgo, those of us. And the new super moon in Virgo. How are we being affected? Okay, well there you go. Here you go. Here's the moon. That's the new moon. That's just confirmation. Yes, we're being affected. That's yes. Oh boy, a lot of them. Okay, let me see if I can quickly go through these because I think I'm getting a little long-winded here and I don't want to bore you. I hope I'm not boring anyone. I hope that this is helping someone. I'd love to hear your comments. And like, share, subscribe. If you find anything of value in this, it's important for me to know and to be able to get this information out to everyone that is desiring what I am. This is why I'm doing it, is to get this information out for those of you who are seeking it and desiring it. So it really helps with those likes and subscribes, and the comments also assist me so I know what, if there's anything that isn't helping anyone, or those things that are, so I can do more of them. That really helps me. So I would really appreciate it. Thank you for any and all of that. Okay, so the moon. Again, yes, of course, our feelings are going to be affected. They are being affected, whether you know it consciously or not. So you can, again, pay attention to your feelings, pay attention to, during different situations that you're in, how you feel, and just watch yourself on how you react, and do your best to stay calm and centered. And if you have to, just walk away instead of getting in an argument. That's not always the best. Sometimes you can't, but maybe if you have to, step out so that so what you say, what you need to say, can be the most constructive as possible. Okay, I see some of you might, during this time, you might feel bound emotionally, physically, that you can't move, you can't say anything, you can't express yourself, you can't see forward and where you're going or where you want to go at the moment around this new moon, because things are changing so fast. Possibly things are changing, and things are coming out, secrets are coming out. Whether I just got family secrets could be coming out for someone. Or again, if it's just collectively, the things that, the truths that are coming out in the world now that we had no idea. We're talking thousands of years. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, I will stop there. If you are curious about what I'm saying, look it up on the internet. True history, true history. Okay, as opposed to how we've been being lied to, I guess. Okay, so yes, so yeah, some can be. So just, again, just do your best to stay calm, and just not getting a whole lot with that card other than that, being bound. Listen to your intuition. I just got that could possibly help some of you, but well, those of you, this is something else. I will look at this in a minute. I'm getting drawn now to the Nine of Wands, which some of us have built stable foundations. Maybe that's what we've been working on, building that stable foundation. And so now we're at the point where we can take a rest, we can take a break, and just kind of allow what, just watch and wait to receive. Just keep ourselves open, balanced, and in that allowing and accepting of new things coming in, things that we've never heard of or understood before, new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. Just everything new. And just see what comes in. See how our lives play out, how the new beginnings, and just have fun with it and just relax. For some of us, we can just relax, and some of us will be getting blessings coming in, which will be very wonderful. Again, balancing out. You're getting, this is the Six of Pentacles. Physical, I just heard physical success, maybe monetary gain, or some of us have been low on that money. It's going to be balanced out for us. We're going to be receiving now. We've been giving. Some have been giving more than they've been receiving, and so now it's your turn to receive. Okay. Okay, let me get one more. I don't want to leave this hanging with those of you that are in this state of not being able to, feeling bound. And so those that are feeling bound and unable to express yourself, let's gain some more clarity on what they can do around this new moon, this energy time. What can they do to have a little more peace, or what? Okay, I just heard too, if you're willing, get your astrological wheel done, because then that can, you will be able to see. You will be able to see, you'll gain insight, where you didn't have insight before, of where, why, what's going on inside of you, first and foremost, that you don't know, and then it will assist you in gaining clarity once you can bring that out consciously, and that's what astrology is for. Okay, so that's for some of you. That is in my opinion, that's essential. That's essential to do. That's a sure thing. That's a sure thing. And then you can deal with that or not. You get to be responsible for how you choose to deal with that or not. But at least you will know consciously. Right now, you don't. And so, and I just heard, it could be something, most likely is, something totally different than what you are thinking it is. So be careful on, I just heard for someone, on any blaming or getting angry because you're not seeing everything. You're not seeing everything. All the information is not there for you to see. So be very, very careful with your verbal, what you say, and how you treat. I'm getting someone. This is specific for someone. Okay. All right. So is there anything else? I think this is pretty long, so I think I'm gonna end it here, though. There's a lot, and hopefully a lot of stuff was coming in, and hopefully it flows. Hopefully it's a general reading for us, Virgo moon, knowing about this super new moon. Okay. Yeah. Messages are coming in. Again, I got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So emotional clarity for some. Messages, cups of love, cups of emotional sensitivity and caringness. I just also saw for someone or some of you, someone's coming in because they want to assist you. They're there to listen. They're there to listen to you, so you can deal with those emotional things. So you can take care of that and have that. I just saw or heard shoulder to cry on. Aw. Okay. All right. All right. It could be a water sign or Gemini. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to end it there. It was an awful long, it feels like it was awfully long. So anyway, to all of us Virgo moon people, you just keep your chins up and everything is going to turn out great. More information, truths, that's freedom in every way. Okay, until next time, bye.